Hello everyone, myself Payal Bambania. In today's evening session, I am going to discuss about modernism in the Great Gatsby. Here is my personal details. Here is a points which I will going to discuss. Introduction of modernism, characteristic of modernism, Fitzgerald as a modernist writer, modernism in the Great Gatsby, and the conclusion. First, modernism is a style and a literary movement in art, architecture, and literature in the early 20th century in which ideas, methods, and techniques or materials were used rather than a traditional one. Modernism rejected the traditional and past form of writing and expression and added a new form of writing and expression. It focuses on a subjective techniques, stream of consciousness, and fragmented narratives. Characteristics of modernism, stream of consciousness, symbolism, absurdity, individuality, formalism, narrative technique, experimentation, and meaninglessness of life. Uh, Introduction of Fitzgerald as a modernist writer. Uh, Fitzgerald is an American modernist writer. His work captured the disillusion of the post-war generation and the excess of the judge age. He uses symbols and figurative language in his works. Themes of his work like ambition, loss, love, class, wealth, and materialism. He is best known for his novel, The Great Gatsby. Uh, Modernism in the Great Gatsby. This is my point, topic of presentation. Fitzgerald shows many modernist technique in the Great Gatsby, like loss of control, corruption of American dream, breaking society's rules, and feeling restless. Uh, these are the point which I am going to discuss. Modernism in narrative technique, symbols, stream of consciousness, empty feeling and loneliness of individual, the meaninglessness of life. Modernism in narrative technique. Fitzgerald uses Nick Carraway as a first person narrator to tell us the story of the Great Gatsby. We can think, see, and understand throughout the narrator, Nick Carraway. Nick seems as a reliable narrator as well as unreliable narrator. Nick is absent in a two scene. First one is a Martel's murder scene, and the second one is Gatsby's murder scene. And but he is narrating both the scene, which made him an unreliable narrator. It provides us incomplete information and things because without presenting in a scenes or events, how anyone can trust in his narration. So this is a modern narrative technique. Modernity in symbols. First one is green light represent the hopes and dreams. Gatsby always hopes the one day Daisy come in his life, and another is American dream, which he tried to achieve. And second one is Dr. T.J. Eckelberg's eyes represent the eyes of God. The eyes of God we can interpret is as a camera in the present world. The camera capture the all the things which we under the we are work, and the value of ashes represent the capitalism and symbol of time. The Valley of Ashes is a industrial wasteland where the upper lower class peoples work there, and it present the industrial development of America. Stream of consciousness. Stream of consciousness is a narrative style that tries to capture a character's thought process in a realistic way. In the novel, everyone sees events and character through the Nick's thoughts and perception. Fitzgerald used this technique in certain parts of the novel. So, and another empty feeling and loneliness of individuals. The end of the novel feels kind of empty and loneliness. After all the struggle Gatsby has put into building his life to gain Daisy back, but she never came back and he lived alone in his home. The emptiness and loneliness of Joy Gatsby are not clear until the end of the novel, because his house is always filled with people who drink and dance all night and every weekend. Nobody came to the funeral ceremony of Joy Gatsby. It also symbolized the feeling of loneliness of individuals, the meaninglessness of life. Gatsby and all the other upper class individuals are living the American dream. However, this dream leads to the emptiness and meaninglessness in their lives. After fulfilling his dreams, Gatsby has nothing else to do in his life. He just wants money and Daisy Buchanan. He has no any other dreams, and it makes his life meaningless or purposeless. Uh, so I conclude my presentation here. According to C. Hughes Holleman, modernism is a strong and conscious break with traditional forms and techniques of expressions. Fitzgerald used these things and techniques in The Great Gatsby. Thus, we can say that the novel The Great Gatsby is a modern novel. Here is my work citation. Now you can ask me a question.
Payal, how did the F. Scott of Switzerland impact modernism?
How does how did F. Scott Fitzgerald impact modernism? According to me, Fitzgerald is under the impact of modernism. We can see the we can see through the technique and use of symbols in his novels. So the symbols and techniques symbolize the modernism. That's why we can say that. Fitzgerald impact on modernism. Modernism impact on Fitzgerald.
Payal, how the Great Gatsby portrayed emptiness or loneliness in the modern.
Uh, as I mentioned above in my PPT slide, the loneliness and emptiness we can see in the Great Gatsby. The novel's main theme, the disconnection with one another and isolation, which is symbolized the emptiness and loneliness in the modern era. Thank you.